Welcome back to episode 9 of Baldur's Gate: Descent into Avernus. We last left off with the group getting their money from Zaj, except for one person in particular who Zaj took the money back from. And now Zaj, after the whole ordeal and after he talked to you guys, is now walking away. Commander Porter is now gone. She left to go do whatever she was doing back in the city after she arrived. Zaj is now walking down the alleyways.
I'm gonna catch up to him. I yell out, Zaj!
What?
Wait, Zaj! Let's talk.
Zod turns around and he says, "What do you have to talk about?"
Look, I think we got off on the wrong foot here. This was genuinely just a mistake, and I really need that money for Filthariad's funeral. Did I tell you he died and got mutilated?
No, you didn't tell me that, in fact.
We've all just been on edge, man.
If I do this for you, I expect a favor in return one day.
Alright. The Thieves Guild owes you one.
He puts out his hand.
I accept.
Okay. Are you shaking his hand? Is that what you mean? He's
Well,
putting out his hand. He doesn't have the gold in his hand. He's putting out his hand.
Yeah, I shake his hand.
Okay. He hands you the gold back. He says, "Next time, choose wiser with your words."
I say thank you, and I invite him to the funeral.
He says, No. I have no interest in the funeral. I just want to be left alone."
Alright. I turn around and catch up to the rest of the group.
Dodge walks away. Feeling a little bummed he lost out on 200 coin, but it's not exactly what was his in the first place. And he's gone. I don't know what Caiaphas is doing, but it looks like Zemo and Arya are back at Daedric's house, so it's up to you. What do you guys want to do? If you guys want to explore the city a little bit more, if you guys want to go back to some traders for food, weapons, all that stuff, you guys are more than willing to.
So it's just me and Caiaphas over here? Oh, I guess
Well,
I
yeah,
have the dead body. Oh wait, no, we don't have the
all
dead
your
body.
money back.
No, I'm pretty sure Arya and Zemo took it back to Daedric's.
Didn't we leave it in the tavern?
The body?
Yeah, I thought we left it there while we went to see this guy.
The body was at the tavern when we slept there, and then we woke up, and then we started walking to see Zaj, and
So
then now we saw Zaj, and then Daedric told us to meet him at his house. I'm pretty sure, which is why we were there.
Okay, so the body would still technically be at the tavern, so we have to pick the body up. Or I guess I have to pick the body up because Caiaphas just left me.
I did.
Alright, so I'm gonna go back to the tavern and pick up the body.
Okay.
I thought we had the body already.
I thought the body. Yeah, I was gonna say I thought
I
the
could have
body was
sworn
already.
we left it there while we went to this meeting.
You know
I'll let
what?
you decide.
I need to find a wand. I need to find a wand or a wooden staff. Where would I do that?
At the merchants. I mean, definitely either someone
I
can
do
craft
that?
it for you, like a bill craft. I mean, yeah, absolutely. If you're just looking for a generic staff, you just go to the.
I'm just looking for a staff.
Okay, so
Staff or
while that's
wand.
happening, well, we should probably make the body at the tavern so I have something to do so he has time.
Yeah, the blacksmith. Blacksmith greets you. Says, "How you doing today?"
I'm doing fine. I'm looking to get a magical stick.
Like a staff.
Sure. Or a wand.
Well, I don't got a wand, but I can definitely do a staff for you. And he goes back into his little hut, going through his inventory shit. You kind of hear clanking and shit moving around because while he's looking for something, and then he comes out with a staff, nice wooden staff, very clean, very round staff.
That works.
He says 1 gold piece.
I'll put my bag of holding onto the table and open it, and then a big mountain of gold shoots out the top of it. And then I take one off the top and put it down on the table. And then I kind of shove the pile of gold back into the bag, and then take the staff and then put it back in the bag of holding like a magic trick. Like it just goes in perfectly.
The blacksmith was looking at the empty hole of the bag of holding and seeing the mound of coins and is very, very like distraught. Like not in a bad way. He's just like, wow, that is a lot of gold, sir.
Thank you. Have a good day. And then I walk back to Daedrix.
As that was happening, I grabbed the body, and as I'm making my way down to Daedrix, I'm talking to myself, but I'm really talking to the body.
Mhm.
I go, you wouldn't believe how I scammed the shit out of this retard.
Oh,
Oh,
And I'm just
No
talking
way.
to the body, just like talking shit. And
Wow.
I talk shit all the way to Daedrix, and then I get here.
I mean, yeah, you arrive at Daedrix with Filtharian. Had choice words to yourself about the matter, but I mean, you are up your 200 gold just like everyone else.
what we're doing, what Caiaphas and I were doing at Daedrix, is I asked Caiaphas how to teach me to play a card game.
oh, a card game.
Mm-hmm.
I am teaching her how to play blackjack.
So we're playing blackjack.
Awesome.
With one person. I'm the dealer.
Yeah, I mean, Issa, I want you to go ahead and roll 3. Is it D6s or D8s? I think 3 D6s, please.
I think
Me?
we were
What?
just practicing. Like I was just showing her how to play,
Oh,
so we can do
okay.
it in the tavern later.
For 21?
So yeah, no, yeah, you guys are definitely practicing.
3 sevens.
Do I still roll?
If you want to, go ahead just for fun. Yeah, absolutely. While you're being taught by Caiaphas here. Killian,
5.
the Daedric comes up to you, and he's like, "There's just a cemetery right behind my house that we can go ahead and bury him at."
Alright.
Daedric follows you and shows you. It's just right back here.
Oh, is it like by the water?
Yeah, it's by the water.
Okay.
You could this is like right here is like a couple like other cemetery like spots like kind of like right here, and then this is kind of like open. So he's kind of like standing right here. And he tells you, he's like, this is the spot where you can absolutely bury him. If you want to go somewhere else, you're more than welcome to. This is just a place I suggest because it's near the water and it's a very nice view.
That's fine.
All right. That's going to take a little bit of time for you to dig that hole. Zemo, what are you doing in the meantime?
At the back here at Daedrix,
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of just looking over the shoulder of Caiaphas while watching the card game.
Trying to take our mind off of the death of our friend.
Yep.
I'm getting lazy, so I'm gonna walk all the way back and talk to Zemo and ask if he can help me automate something.
Like what?
Please bury your friend. Holy shit.
Hey Zemo, I need you to create some turrets.
Turret.
Did you already bury a Filtharian, by the way?
No, I need to dig the hole. I don't want to dig the hole.
What do you need my turret for?
Well, there has to be an easy way to dig this hole. And my thought process is, we get your turrets to do it.
My turrets don't have hands.
No. We just tie shovels onto the tops of them and have them move up and down. They'll get it done.
Gillian, if you need help, We have extra hands.
Do we have
Bury a
shovels?
friend.
Daedric says there's plenty of shovels around. They just go in his shed in the back.
I still say we go with my idea.
I'm not sure my turrets can do that, but we can try it out.
So,
Daedric, can you hand us a shovel?
okay. Yeah, Daedric hands you guys 2 shovels.
All right. I'm
Go
willing to help.
outside with where the body is. I'm going to cast the right tool for the job and get a wood carving tool,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm going to create a Eldritch Cannon Force Ballista turret, which has 4 legs, and a cannon head, like
Okay.
a fat cannon head.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I am going to say I don't have rope.
I
I mean,
pull
does
out
anyone
some
have
rope
rope?
from my bag and hand it to Zemo.
I'll try to tie a knot on this turret with the shovel.
Give me a performance check.
Oh, fucking hard acceleration. I got a 21.
Yeah, I mean that shovel's nice and tight on there. That thing doesn't seem like it wants to come off.
I'll be on like one knee, talking to the turret. Okay, little one. We need a... How deep?
6 feet.
Looks good.
We need to go down 6 feet. Could you start doing that for me? So I guess this is now up to the DM.
Yeah. I mean, the turret absolutely listens to you. I mean, after all, like he will only listen to you. So that turret goes. I wish I had like a little, maybe a little cog. Turret goes, and
So it
he
works.
creates. Yeah, he creates a 6-foot hole. Perfect enough size for Filtharian.
How long does it take?
I would say it takes about like an hour or 2.
Okay, well then he disappears while he's shoveling. The golden cloud takes him.
So you guys maybe got about like 4 feet deep. Then it's not full 6 feet, but it's about 4 feet.
It's an hour. It lasts an hour.
Yeah. Okay. So you got about like 4 feet deep.
Does that look right? It kind of looks right to me. I don't know.
I'm just kind of like looking at the soul flying up in the sky, pondering ethics.
So you have to. You didn't hear a word
Cool,
Killian
shallow.
said then.
I'm
Yeah.
beginning to wonder if my turrets, if they remember things, or if each life is its own. Did I create that turret and his only life was to dig?
You're thinking too deep into this. Don't worry.
Daedric goes into his thing and pulls out one more shovel and just tosses it to Killian. Just says, "Just dig the extra 2 feet and let's get on with this."
All right. I go to dig.
Yeah, so you
Hmm?
hold on. I'm now seeing. Give me 1 second.
Are we planning to have a funeral for our friend?
Yes.
Well,
Oh,
I'm
are
asking
you?
more. So,
Oh
yeah, I'm
shit!
asking character. No, you're good. You're good. I'm asking Killian.
Yeah. It's what he deserves.
Very well. I will go retrieve Caiaphas. And then I walk back into Daedric's home and I tell Caiaphas about the funeral that we were burying the body.
I head outside solemnly.
Michael finishes up the last touch on the grave, puts Filtharian in, puts the dirt back on top of him, and everyone comes and gathers around his body.
I step forward and I turn to Killian and says, "Could I say a prayer?"
I'm not too much into gods, but go ahead.
And then I just bow my head and I stand right over the grave and I put my arms over. Great spirit of the earth and sky, we gather beneath the Oak Father's watch to honor the journey of our beloved. As leaves fall and return to soil, so too does the soul return to the source, to the ever-turning wheel of life. May their spirit find peace in the arms of the earth, their memory live on in stone and stream, and their love echo in the song of the wind. Blessed be their journey, may they walk in light.
My character's sobbing.
Point of inspiration for Arya.
Arya, Arya, could you say a prayer for my turret?
Sorry, I'm just like, yes,
walk-
of course.
no.
Wait, what do you say, Caiaphas?
I walk up to his grave and I flip a gold coin onto the grave, and I say, "Coin is coin," and I walk away sobbing.
Although,
So,
unnatural as your turret may be, it is still the creation of your own character development. Let's see.
beautiful character development.
I walk over to the grave. I get on one knee. I place my hand on the gravestone and I say, "Keep fighting the good fight. You're in the eternal fight now, friend." And then I plant a bean right on top of the grave. And I shed a tear. The tear drops into the bean, and it's gonna be growing in a minute. And then I get back up and walk back to the group.
Point of inspiration for Killian. Daedric just comes up to the rest. He just silently looks at the grave below him, nods, says you are with them now, and then walks back. A sad display of emotions go all around, for that of Filtharian is officially dead. It is getting pretty late.
Can I explain something?
Daedric offered... Oh, go ahead.
So, like a minute after I planted the bean, a geyser erupts and spouts either water, beer, juice, tea, vinegar, wine, or oil, DM's choice, 30 feet into the air for 1d12 rounds. So, like...
I mean,
it's a pretty good ending.
Did you give me the choices?
You did not turn him into
It's a choice for the
vinegar,
GM.
beer, or water.
So,
No, give me the choices again.
it spouts water, beer, berry juice, tea, vinegar, wine, or oil for 30 feet into the air for 1d12 rounds.
Wine.
And
Wine spouts through the air out
For-
of Filtharian's grave.
10 rounds, which is about like a minute and a half. And
There
we're
is-
all just looking at this spectacle.
I'm laughing. I'm laughing really hard. I'm laughing really hard, and I'm like, what a wonderful way to go, Filtharian.
I open my mouth to the spewing waters of Filtharian's body.
Oh,
Ew.
This tastes like cherry wine.
How much of it are you drinking, by the way?
I
Give me
keep
a
my mouth
constitution
open.
check. So give me a constitution check.
22.
I mean, you're
I'm
able to
keeping my
drink
mouth
that whole
open. I'm
thing pretty
drinking it
well.
all.
Yeah.
I'm drinking it in.
You guys watch as Killian is just taking in all this red wine that's spouted through Killian's grave. Does anyone else want to partake and or keep some?
No.
I
Guys-
mean,
I'm not going to out of respect for our dead friend.
I'll just kind of mimic him, even though I can't really drink.
See, well, it's just hitting your face. And obviously, you can't say anything, but you just feel it. Just
Yeah, like my hands are raised to the sky. I'm just mouth open.
Can you give me
Thank you,
another Constitution
Filtharian.
check?
Thank you, Filtharian. Yes, brother.
This is all I can
11.
think of. This is
You
kind
are
of
now drunk. You are now drunk.
That's. I'm starting to slur my words. Brother, you make one.
Egypt comes by, he's like, hey, man, listen, we need to pull you away, and tries to, like, pull you away.
I say no. I need this. We need this.
You changed accents again.
Oh. My fear.
You begin strain
Oh.
contest, you're rolling with disadvantage.
5, but I trip and fall.
Yeah. You definitely just trip and fall over. I'm assuming you're probably passed out.
Sure.
I'm gonna say you're passed
Yeah,
out.
I'm passed out.
I'm gonna say you're passed out. So yeah, Killian is now passed out drunk. The wine sprout has coming to an end, and you guys are able to rest up for the night if you'd like.
Did you guys see Fandelver?
I didn't. Hold on, let me take a look.
That's what I had in mind.
You know, it's bad when the Goku just.
That's
Yep.
me.
That's fucking great. Yes, you guys are able to rest up. Dietrich invites
Long
you into his
rest.
home. Long rest. The night is definitely filled with sadness, but also happiness. We cut over. We know when everyone's long rested.
I'm long rested, but 6-hour sleep, and I also have to tell you about some stuff that I do.
Oh,
Yeah, so everyone long rest. The morning comes. Zemo, what do you need to tell me?
So, when I walk out of my room, I have something in my hand,
Okay.
and it looks like this in Fandel Reminds.
Okay.
What I've
Sorry.
done is I have used my wood carving tools to create a sniper out of the staff that looks like this. It looks like it's like a tuning fork sniper thing. So I have an arcane firearm now as
Okay.
my weapons. And I'll also create the bag of holding and the homunculus.
Okay. So if you're the first person to wake up, then we're just gonna do this with you. The front door is completely wide open. You are the first person to wake up. So no one else is awake to see this. The front door is completely open.
There's no one around that I see.
I mean, you see everyone sleeping except for Daedric, but the front door is completely open.
Where's Daedric?
You don't know.
I walk out the door.
When you walk out the door, you see Daedric. Before I should say you walk out the door, you see Daedric silhouetted standing outside.
Still what?
Silhouetted. You see him like a silhouette
Oh,
of him.
silhouette.
Yeah, standing outside.
Daedric. Kind of call
You
out
look-
to him.
You look outside. I'm gonna change this back to this. Hold on 1 second. You look outside, and you see Baldur's Gate in flames, and the entire city is red.
Can
The
I
sky is dark, with the sun blocked by something, preventing light, natural light.
start running to Daedric? Daedric! Daedric!
Yeah, well, yeah, Zemo.
What's going on?
I don't know. There's no way all this could have happened in one night. The whole city's on fire, it looks like.
What is causing this?
I don't know, but we need to get back in and tell everybody.
Are we still asleep?
You guys are still asleep currently right now. Who needs who needs like a full 8 hours rest versus needing like a reduced rest? Like what do you sleep? What's your how long before you need a long rest?
I have magic sleep, so I'm the same as Josh, but I guess I'm still sleeping though.
Okay, well I didn't know that. So if yours is the same as Josh, you begin to wake up.
How much time is magic sleep?
I think 4 hours. It's the,
That's
the
less
same
than
as
me.
yours.
I'm
I didn't-
inactive
okay.
for 6 hours.
I don't.
So I didn't know that. Michael, you're just gonna wake up now? So I
Yeah,
didn't know
alright.
yours is 4 hours.
Well, it's either 4 or 6. I don't know where it says it though. I know I've read it before though.
It's fine. Just you start to begin to wake up as well.
What the hell? I wake up without any pants on, snuggling Killian. Or Caiaphas. Snuggling Caiaphas. What the hell?
I mean, you don't see this until you go outside. So like
Does
you,
that wake
you
me
just,
up to him saying that?
I mean, yeah, I mean, you're definitely feeling someone like clenching onto you now. Like, so you're probably waking up off that.
I hop out of
turn
bed.
Over, I turn over. I just turn over like shirtless in bed and like, what's wrong?
Oh,
Oh god. I go to the bathroom and, being disoriented, I take a dump in the sink again. Morning routine.
I quickly just get dressed and like rush outside in my armor.
I just you see
By the
the
gods.
burning. You see the burning city in the eclipse as well.
It's an eclipse?
Well, that's what you can assume. Something's blocking out the sun.
Oh, hell no.
Oh.
I put my pants back on.
We need to move. We need to find out what's happening.
Did Arya wake up?
Oh,
Yes.
actually,
Oh.
you know what? I completely forgot to change the scene.
Are
When
there
you
any
guys
like,
are-
consequences for shitting in the sink? Does he
I
like
don't know, maybe.
not care that we shit in the sink over and
I
over
don't,
again?
he's not in the
Well,
house yet, right?
This is the second time this has happened, but he's not aware of the second time. So I mean,
Alright.
I want everyone to place their characters within the open square box I have highlighted around the outer city. When you walk out of Daedric's house, you realize that you didn't walk out of Daedric's house. You walked out of a different house. Even though you could have sworn
What?
that it looked exactly like Daedric's.
Did I just shit in someone else's sink?
Oh, I just lost my character. Can you grab it?
Oh shit, wait, hold on, I'm trying to look for him.
It's all the way on the left.
All the way in. Oh, yeah, I see him. Boom. Let me get Daedric in here as well.
I do a sigh of relief, knowing that I did not mess up Daedric's sync twice.
Daedric walks out and realizes that it's not his own home, and he goes, "What the hell? What's going on?"
Wait, we're not in his home?
Well, so it's weird. You guys slept in his house, but when you guys woke up and walked outside the door, not his house anymore.
Where are we?
This is the outer gate.
What happened? Who was awake? Who? What?
By the gods.
Hear me, players of Null. I invite you to a challenge. A challenge that I seek.
You cut out.
Oh, a challenge I seek redemption for. You will beat my champions. And when you are done, you'll meet me in the courtyard.
I scream out in the air, "Yeah, no!"
I'm expecting you and awaiting your arrival.
You're gonna
That's all I
find
hear.
no one!
Where is that coming from?
I point to the air.
It's like in your guys' heads. That's how you hear it. All of you can hear this.
What should we do, Daedric?
Daedric looks around, distraught, because this is the first time he's ever been in such a scenario. And he says, well, we have to see if there's anyone that we can help get out of the city. It's the first thing I would do.
Hmm.
And Daedric starts to run just a little bit, just to see. What do you guys do?
I run after him to also see who else needs aid.
So, when we cut over, to the gate, you guys do make it to the gate, and this is Basilisk Gate, so you guys know that from being here with Zaj. However, it looks a little bit more distorted, the best way I can put it. Like, everything is like rubble and stuff and on fire, but everything, it just doesn't look like the same way it did when you guys were here with Zaj originally.
Are we at
Is
the
there
gate
anyone?
yet, or like still not next to it?
If you guys want, if you guys are in free roll,
That's not me.
so it's up to you. If you guys are going to be at Basilisk Gate, you guys should see that it is Basilisk Gate.
I'm just following the group. I'm like the last one with my
I just
sniper.
I run to the gate.
Daedric follows closely.
I'm gonna check one of the walls where I wrote graffiti as a child.
Yeah, absolutely. There's nothing there.
What the hell?
There's no graffiti there or any markings from when you were a child. Said everything looks. Think of like when you saw it originally with Zaj, and then flip it. It's like reversed.
So I'm gonna look on the other wall. Is it on the other wall?
It is on the other wall.
This doesn't make sense. I wrote this over there.
You can watch as Killian's having like a breakdown just over graffiti on a wall. You make it, yeah. So when you're looking at Basilisk Gate, the two towers are reversed.
Do we know why that would be the case? Like, what could be causing that?
We might be in the Shadow Realm.
Maybe with a check.
What kind of check?
Me an Arcana check.
21.
This, you know that this isn't your reality in a sense. You know you're not in. You're in the same place from before, except think of it flipped upside down, and it's like a different version of reality.
Alright, well then. I'll be kind of like back here and be like, friends, we face a dire problem. I'm noticing there's some sort of tear in our reality at this moment.
Daedric turns around and he goes, that's impossible. That can't be.
Look upon the towers, Daedric. See for yourself, we are not home.
Did any of you guys take something you weren't supposed to again?
Like what?
Loot from cultists, the dragon cultists. Do you take anything from them again?
I bring up the box.
He comes and looks at the box. He steps back and realizes that's the trouble that's been caused right now. He says Daedric is just in there shocked. He doesn't know what to do. He's kind of like frozen in fear.
Have you seen this
Has the
before?
box taken us?
No, it can't be the box. The box doesn't have that kind of power. That I know. He says we should move on. He says we should move on. We should go somewhere familiar.
I mentioned to him about a weird room with random paintings that we found down there. I don't know if it has any significance.
He says maybe we don't know. Like we'd have to find that place to like see. Right, we should go somewhere familiar. Where's a good idea? What do you guys think?
Well,
Ray, by the way, to point this out, Rhea isn't here. She's not in here with you guys.
Is there any sounds?
sounds.
When you guys got to Basilisk Gate, it actually became quiet.
No screaming or anything?
No screaming. I mean, you even see some of the buildings on fire, but there's no noise.
Can I cast detect magic around myself?
Absolutely. It's everywhere.
Okay. There's magic everywhere. The presence is extremely strong.
Can I lick the wall to see if it tastes like an actual wall, or if it's?
Yeah. I mean, you lick the wall and it tastes like a wall. I don't know how the wall would taste like, but like
reality warping magic, no screaming.
Wait, how can we talk to each other right now?
What?
How are we hearing each other right now?
We're talking?
Are we?
Yes.
Oh, the voice is in my head. I'm clawing at my head right now.
You have voices now? What?
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 What is good? Killian's apparently dealing with some existential problems right now. Apparently, you guys are.
I mean, like,
you guys are watching him like scratching his head. The gate's open. Yeah.
I'll walk through the gate.
Okay. So when you walk through, instead of Alvin's, it's gonna look weird. It's gonna look weird because I'm not gonna be able to do this right. Instead of Alvin's being here in the city, it's now over here. So like the path to Alvin's arch is over here now instead of over here.
The reverse.
It's reversed.
This doesn't feel right.
Everything feels so strange.
I throw up.
Oh yeah, Killian throws up. I mean, everyone feels uneasy. It's not just Killian wanting to throw up. I mean, it's like it's an overwhelming presence just here in general. But what do you guys do? Need to know where you guys are like going. If you guys want to go anywhere specifically.
I guess
mean,
we go to Alvin's, because I mean, there's no screaming. We can't really head in a direction to help anyone. I'm going to Alvin's.
Does anyone choose to follow to go to Alvin's?
Yeah, I'll follow you.
I'm following, but I'm walking backwards.
Daedric looks at you guys and says, "I'm gonna catch up with you guys. I'm gonna take a look around."
I follow, but like in front. In case we run into anything.
Down here.
Force of habit.
You guys make it to Alvin's. Daedric kind of nods you guys as you guys walk off, and he disappears.
Wait. Can I look at my hands? Where are my thumbs facing?
So you guys are normal. You guys don't appear to be reversed.
Okay, so my face isn't undamaged.
Correct. You guys aren't reversed. However, everything else around you is reversed. So we'll move over to Alvin's. You guys make it safe and sound to Alvin's in this endless night. And you notice it's completely silent in here as well. Alvin's wasn't on fire, surprisingly. Alvin's, out of one of many buildings here, wasn't on fire. But it's completely dead in here, it seems.
Open this door.
Do we see Alvin?
You can't. So you open this door, and you see a dead Karina.
Can I peek upstairs?
Mm-hmm.
The lady that we met from earlier is deceased in this room.
What?
The lady with the pirates. She's deceased.
I'm gonna check her body. Not necessarily
The
for
body
loot.
of the corpse rises up and grabs Killian and says, "You let me to die," and falls over.
I jump back so far I land into this seat.
The body appears dead.
And I check, like, not loot it, but check it.
You can check it.
Investigate or arcane or what?
I mean, investigation.
That one.
Yeah, you don't really notice anything about it. You just think it's a dead corpse that somehow rose back up to scare someone one more time. It's kind of like a little prank.
That isn't funny.
Are you okay?
I don't know. I take my sword out, and now I'm prepared.
Where's
Do
the
we
bar
see
table?
what's like above over here, or no?
You guys do see the bar table, you see the stools. What do you do?
Well, I approach. Well, do I see anything else past the bar table, or is it like all like blurry?
So you're willing to look past the bar table?
Yeah.
There is a dead Alvin on the ground.
I run over to Alvin, and I check his body.
Nothing happens.
Do I see any like wounds where he would have died from, or like?
You just see a pale, white, like blue lips, like cold, dead corpse.
I go up to Alvin this time.
Alvin springs up to Zemo and says, "You all should have died in the purge," and goes back down and lays back down.
The purge.
What the hell is he talking about?
Do I know what the purge is?
Daedric mentioned, roll a history check.
23.
Oh yeah, Daedric told you about the purge, saying that that's where all the warforges. That was the time where like the war was happening with all the warforges and Baldur's Gate,
Things
and
like
basically the
me,
extinction.
things that looked like me, were hunted and destroyed.
What the hell?
Alvin
Caiaphas-
must think I deserve it.
That doesn't make sense. He would not have known that.
Caiaphas, did you go upstairs?
I did.
Okay. So what are you going to be doing upstairs? We'll go with you.
I'll just check the first room on the left.
First room on the left is, on the right. Technically, it's left. You are correct. It's just an empty room, more like a kind of like a master bedroom. There's a chest over in the corner, bottom left corner. A window on the far side. Other than that,
Can I check the chest?
yeah, absolutely. Give me an investigation.
All right. Investigation. Not my strong suit. Nope. 2.
Yeah, you stick your hand in that chest looking for things, and you just you find nothing in there. It's just an empty barrel chest. That's it.
All right.
What about this door up here?
As you walk away, Caiaphas, you watch as that chest disappears completely.
I like just rub my eyes and squint for a second.
Yeah, that thing is like it's like it's no longer existed. Actually, so you're gonna check this door right here, Zemo.
Yeah.
I'm going to need a dex save from both you and Killian.
That one.
23.
Where did I put it? 1 second. You watch as a big beast comes out and busts through. Oh shit! And busts through the wall. What did you get, Killian?
23.
Yeah. So you are able to dodge out of this. However, Zemo, you said you got a nat 1.
Yep.
He busts through that wall and tackles you into the middle of the floor, prone on the ground.
Like this?
Yes, like you're like right there, prone on the ground. It's standing above you. I'm gonna need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh.
Oh, now you want to roll the crit, huh?
19.
Piece of shit.
You roll a crit, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, good to know. Caiaphas, you can roll initiative as well, because you definitely heard a big crash.
Okay. I'm not that far from the staircase, I think, so.
Mm-mm.
Or I will put it in chat.
Go ahead and... Yeah, hold on. Try to pull up a roll so I can roll. There we go. fuck, hardware acceleration. All right. We're gonna go ahead and start with Zemo. Zemo, with that net 20, you are able to worm your way through them if you want and get up without costing any movement because you got a net 20 on your initiative.
Okay. Bonus action. Eldritch Cannon. Can I get a cog?
Yeah, let me place
Dragon
it for you.
for your other thing.
I got
Yeah.
it. Oh, shit. Here's your cog.
Okay.
And let me give you guys a bigger picture as well of the creature.
Actually, no. That's my action. My action is to create the cannon. And I'm gonna make it over here. And then it's gonna move here on the table. And it's going to shoot its 4 psychic damage at the creature. It doesn't really say roll anything. It just says grants 1d. It just says, okay, no, range attack. There it is.
Okay.
Like another fucking nat 1. Jesus Christ, that's 3.
Where is your cog aiming? So he's aiming this way. So it like past, like easily like shoots past, and it blows open this wall back here. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Killian.
I'm gonna goad the creature into attacking me. Like, I'm just gonna talk shit. Ah! Over here, you scurvy beast!
What does he have
No, I'm just talking. I don't know if that'll, like, do anything. Later on, I get an ability for that, but not yet. I'm your opponent. Yar!
Doesn't even bother to look at you. It's very it doesn't hear you, doesn't understand you, just doesn't bother to look at you.
I step in for a stab with my rapier.
Okay, give me that roll to hit, please.
16.
16 hits.
Okay. 15 plus 18.
18 damage, nice. Where do you stab him?
No, it's 15 plus 18. 33.
Oh shit! Where do you stab him?
He's got 2 heads, right?
Yes.
I stab him in one of his... on the left head's eye.
Yeah, I mean you do a clean stab through that eye. And one of the eyes gets plucked out and is on the tip of your sword, rapier, I should say.
All right. I'm going
to. It is gushing blood from that eye.
I'm gonna laugh in a very piratey accent, and then run back over here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Wait, so
30.
you were in melee range and you just attempted to run away from him?
Yes, but I have a thing for that.
Please let me know.
Fancy footwork. During your turn, if you make a melee attack against a creature, that creature can't make opportunity attacks against you for the rest of my turn.
Okay, cool. Absolutely. Yeah, so you were able to get away without an opportunity attack. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Arya.
Did you say Arya?
Yes. Sorry if I
Oh.
didn't be
No,
clear.
no, you're good. Let's see. I'm going to cast Ray of Sickness at level 2.
Okay, go ahead.
Right. For 19?
19 does hit.
Wonderful. The target takes 2d8 poison damage. Oh, well, at level 2 is 3d8. That is... where did it add up? 2 plus 5... 7, so that's for 14 poison damage.
Awesome. Yeah, you do 14 poison damage, and you watch the flesh on this monster begin to like kind of peel off a bit.
Oh, and then he has the poison condition until the end of my next turn.
What does he have to roll?
Nothing. You just have the poison condition. So I guess whatever you do, just
Does it say what the poison condition does?
No, it doesn't even say like if they have to like succeed on like a con on a saving throw or anything. It's just
I think there's like a thing where if you select under conditions, there's poison. Ability checks and attacks affected. You have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. That's what poisoned is.
Yep. Yeah, a poison creature has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
So it's gonna have disadvantage on attack rolls, but it's gonna be normal rolling against saving throws.
Okay.
Because it's got something where he has advantage on ability saving throws. So it's just gonna neutralize it and make it normal instead of it having disadvantage or advantage.
Swag. And then that's it. Final my turn.
Okay. Awesome. Kaitis.
He's also not in the map, by the way. I noticed.
He is.
Yeah, I got
He's on the. Oh no.
He's on the
he's
second
the
floor.
elevator.
WS error again.
Oh,
No, he's saying he's not in the Albert.
sorry. Try joining again. I didn't see the thing to allow you.
Oh. Joined as ghost. Okay. Alright, how much of my movement is to run down the stairs?
If you want to dash, you have 60 feet. If you're normal moving, it's 5 feet. Every square is 5 feet. Sorry, if you want a normal run, it's 30 feet. My bad.
Okay. You can make it in a dash.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I have to use my action to dash. The fight's probably almost over anyway.
Also, the stairs are right here.
If you're heading, I was gonna say, if you're heading downstairs, stairs are right here.
Oh, sure, I'll just dash and be like here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35,
40.
55, 60. Okay, I'm here. I'll end my turn.
Okay. Next up is going to be the creature's turn. The creature is going to go ahead and it's going to make 2 attacks. With one of its heads, it's going to shoot a cold breath at Arya, and the other head is going to shoot a fire breath at Zemo. For Zemo, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, and for Arya, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Fuck.
Oh, that's 17.
15.
Okay, so both of you are going to pass this. You're going to take half as much damage on a successful roll. Let me go ahead and roll his damage. Divide that by half. You guys take 21 damage.
Half?
That was half. That was half.
I would have put some saving throws, dude. I'm so happy we succeeded.
No effects are added onto you guys. It's just a very powerful fire breath at Zemo, cold breath at Arya at the same time. And with that, it's actually going to be the end of his turn. So we're going to start from the top. Zemo.
Bonus action. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Homunculus
Okay.
goes around. Shocking grasp through the homunculus on that bonus action.
No advantage.
18.
Oh yeah, 18 hits.
4 damage, and it cannot react until its turn.
Awesome.
Which means my main action is I'm going to walk over here. And then I am going to cast Firebolt through my arcane firearm.
Okay.
16 to hit.
16 does hit.
So that means I will roll for damage plus 1d8. 11 plus 15 damage.
Yeah, you shoot.
Like, I'll like kind of like work with me here. I'm gonna like crouch down, one knee, left arm on the knee, sniper on the left arm, and on my shoulder, the ball that I used for my firebolt on just normally is gonna roll down the shoulder perfectly onto the gun, and then rail gun it out.
Ooh, yeah, that line just goes straight through
And you just
puts
hear
a hole.
Crack of like magic energy.
Yeah, it puts a hole right through that chest. Like it's not like a super big hole, but it's a good size hole right through the chest of that creature.
That's it.
All right, Killian.
Which way is the creature looking?
Towards Zemo and Cactus.
Can I get it to turn around, or that probably would?
Also, a note: the creature cannot take any reactions until its turn, which means it cannot opportunity attack.
Correct. One face was faced towards Arya, the other face was faced towards Caiaphas and Zemo. From your last interaction at yelling at him, you can assume it doesn't understand you or just doesn't speak.
All right. Well, I took out the left head's eye. I'm gonna make it even and go for the right head's eye. And I'm gonna be talking shit as I walk up and step in for a stab to the right head's eye. Yar! 16.
16 hits.
8 plus 14. 22.
Do you get sneak attacks just for like being a melee?
Yep.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, you do 22 damage. You knock out that other eye on the right side, or right head. So now, looking at the creature, its 2 inner eyes are the only ones left. The outer eyes are completely either one's gone and one's just bleeding, not even being able to see through. Is that the end of your turn?
Sure. I'll stay in the range.
Okay. Arya.
I am a little afraid, so I'm gonna run back about 10 feet, and I'm going to use Wild Shape. Where the hell's my... Here it is. And I am wild shaping into the panther.
Okay.
So I'm wild shaping into the panther, so that was about 10 speed of movement speed. Right. Here's panther. And then I'm going to run at them.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna run and try to pounce. Straightforward. Okay, and then they need to succeed on a DC 12 strength.
C12 strength. Nat 1.
Oh, I'm murking this guy.
Roll this as a critical, please.
No way.
That's double damage, by the way.
That is double damage. Okay, wonderful. So first of all, they're knocked prone.
Mm-hmm.
So they're knocked prone, and I'm going to bite. That did hit already, and then so that's gonna be 1d6. That's gonna be 2d6
Mm-hmm.
plus 4, since it's a +2 modifier. No. Yeah. Oh yeah. Alright, so I did 8 damage plus 4, 12 damage. Of 12, what is it? 12 piercing damage.
Yeah, you do 12 piercing damage. The beast is knocked prone. You rip a side, like a chunk out of the chest or like the side of the beast, and the beast is looking worse for wear now. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, that is in my turn.
All right, Caiaphas.
I'm just gonna run up and swing at it with a sword.
Roll to hit.
26.
26 absolutely hits.
8 damage, and then I'm gonna use my extra attack and just swing again.
Okay.
23.
Yeah, 23 hits.
And 11, so 19 damage.
Tell me how you slay the creature.
No.
I cut its hamstring and it falls to its knee, and I cut its throat.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
creature slain, bleeding on the ground, defeated. And as you do that, you hear in your heads once more, one to go.
1 to go.
What the hell?
How long was that battle?
Like 15 to 20-ish minutes.
Okay.
Wait, the battle was?
Yeah. Apparently.
I thought each
In this realm specifically,
Oh, okay.
time works a little differently.
Okay. Interesting.
So it felt, even though it felt like to y'all, it felt like a couple of minutes, been 15 minutes.
So time is accelerated.
What do you guys do?
Was there... Caiaphas, was there anything upstairs?
I did not see anything, but I did not look everywhere. So, I guess we all go upstairs.
My Monkus is gonna land on top and rest on the turret.
No way.
And I'm gonna go up here.
Is anyone low HP?
I'm at 22. That fire did have damage.
I'm at 17 out of
Can I-
38.
I'm fine for now. I'm fine for now.
I'm gonna look behind the bar to see if Alvin had any extra like potions or things that might heal.
Yeah, give me an investigation.
18.
Yeah, you find actually 2 normal potions of healing.
I toss them over to Arya and
Zemo's upstairs.
All right, I'll take this to
Arya
Zemo.
left.
Drink this special ale that I made.
I get out of my wild shape, so I
Well,
just
does she? Oh yeah, all right. She already did it.
Well, first of all, Viscera just flies everywhere, and I hope it hits Killian.
Who?
Yeah, it hits Gillian.
Oh. Vis-
Viscera
is there a chance to dodge it? Can I dodge?
Yeah, give me a dex save, sure.
Kind of like a cloud. I don't know how you're gonna dodge that.
13. I probably get a little bit on.
You definitely, yeah, you don't. Yeah, you don't.
That is
I had
disgusting.
a number set in mind, and you didn't hit it.
Yeah.
You get Viscera all over you.
Yeah, Viscera's kind of just like the slime that you get from.
I'm gonna let my inner demons take over, and I'm gonna taste what it tastes like.
Okay.
I'm
What?
I'll do it when everyone walks up. I don't want anyone to see me.
I'm just staring at it. I'm
Yeah.
staring at you.
You don't know what I'm gonna do.
I don't even know
I'm
what
100%
Viscera would even
staring at you.
taste like. So I'm gonna say it tastes like nothing.
Huh.
It's just nothing.
So that's what that tastes like.
Everyone else, what is everyone else doing?
Weirdo.
Strange.
They didn't
Very,
see.
very
Zemo did not
strange
see.
behavior.
Zemo and Caiaphas did not see.
Did I see dead?
I was calling you
Did I-
strange.
Yeah, yeah, Ari.
Yeah, I
Ari,
was
you
not.
did-
That was not Timo calling you strange.
Yeah, Ari obviously sees this. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so I watch you do it, and I go, "The fuck is wrong with you?" And then I'm walking upstairs.
Do you accept my potion?
No. Good night, Killian.
I get upstairs.
I lost my character.
Gotcha.
You get up for me to thank you.
I get upstairs
Yeah,
and I say, Zemo, catch! And I throw over the healing potion.
I let it hit my face.
It breaks and heals you.
How much?
Roll the. Yeah, what's the healing for? It heals you whatever the normal potion heals.
It is 1d8 plus something. I don't remember though. I think it's based off of like one of your.
Is it a normal potion?
It says
Yes, it's just a normal potion of healing.
2d4 plus 2 hit points, but that's for me. I don't know if it's different for you.
Roll a
It
2d4
says
plus.
2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
Yeah, just roll a 2d4 plus 2.
7.
Glass
So yeah,
falls on the ground.
I just turn and then it shatters on my face.
I giggle and say, nice catch.
Is there anything with this room?
No, this room, the only thing that's different is like the table's a swap place and the chairs. Like, that's about it. Like, nothing in this room is like sticking out.
I'm gonna open this door.
Oh,
This was one of the rooms.
assuming you all have heard the voice tell us that there was one more to go. I'm going to guess that it is not here. Maybe when we face whatever we have left, we can leave.
We search all the rooms.
I open this door.
Once again, another empty room.
Alright, I'll search this one.
In that room, Caiaphas, there is a dead corpse.
Oh! I search it.
This
to
one,
see if there's any identifying, I don't know, an ID.
this
or some
one
shit.
jumps up at you and says, "One second. God has no faith in you," and then dies back on the floor.
Okay.
But yeah, roll investigation and check them.
Also, not my strong suit. We'll see. Oh, 2. Or 1.
This looks like a commoner. It's
Yeah.
the best way you can describe that person is it's just a commoner.
Is there a chest in here?
No. That is just a nightstand.
Okay. Open this door.
Another dead body.
I prepare myself to be jump scared, and I investigate the body.
Give me an investigation check. Nothing happens.
8.
You find nothing. There's not really much on this dead corpse. Kind of like most of the other rest, just this place is just empty.
Alright, I kick this door open.
Door just flings open, breaks in two, crumbles on the ground. It's an empty meeting room.
One door left, guys. Caiaphas, you open it.
Sure.
It's over
Where's
here.
the last door?
This right
Oh,
here.
it's here?
No, over here.
No, to the left.
Oh, okay. I opened the door. I guess I'm gonna get pranked.
There are 2 sleeping hellhounds in here.
Doom music starts playing.
What do
Yeah,
you
I gotta kill those. I can't just let those. I just yell out fiends, and then I run in. I yell out fiends to like let everyone know.
Yeah, everyone knows. Are you gonna run in and just smack them? Is that what your character is doing?
I'm just running in. I don't think I'm gonna get to them before they wake up because I just yelled. But
If you want to go, you make it so you can get the first hit to start initiative. You have the you have the time.
Sure, I'll sprint in and get the first hit.
I walk in and I say, wait a second, those are just dogs.
Initiative.
Oh.
What do they look like? Do they look like normal dogs?
No, they look like hellhounds.
Okay.
What do hellhounds look like? Just
They're
like
fucking
red dogs, or
they're like dogs that look. They're red. They have like kind of like ember, like charred hair, kind of like on them, stuff like that.
Are we in
Very,
fucking
very
hell?
sharp teeth.
27.
Am I?
So you're gonna go first.
Okay. So am I rolling?
No, you're just gonna go first.
Okay.
I'm gonna make that much easier. Instead of if anyone gets a surprise attack, they're just gonna go first in the initiative order. Makes it a lot easier. So, Michael, you didn't put it in. I know it was a 27, but you didn't put it in. And then Arya.
Almost an initiative 2.
Oh yeah, you're in initiative.
Okay. That was a...
You just heard
Oh.
fiends from Caiaphas, and then he runs into a room.
Okay. Sorry, my cat just bit the fuck out of my finger.
Ooh, yeah, that sucks. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start with Killian. Sorry, Caiaphas. Caiaphas got the first hit. Caiaphas, roll your whatever your move is.
Okay, I'm just gonna swing at it.
Yeah, go ahead.
19,
Yeah, that hits.
12, and I'm gonna use a spell slot on Smite.
Go ahead.
I'm no longer signed into D&D. Oh my gosh. Hold on, I need to log in.
No, you're good. I let my cat in the room.
Verification code. Why did it sign me out? I think I got hacked.
Oh no, not the D&D account.
Who would want to hack that?
Alright. Okay, finally. What did I roll?
14, you said?
Or 19 to... okay, so I rolled 19 to hit, and then 12 damage, and then I'm adding a smite.
12 damage.
Uh,
Okay. That's cool.
And is it a fiend? Actually a fiend? I don't know if it's actually classified as one.
No, it's not.
Okay, that's fine. So... Was it 12 plus 6, 18 damage?
Yeah, you kill that hellhound. That hellhound falls over, dies on the ground.
Okay, I'm
Um,
just gonna walk up and use my extra attack to swing at the other one then.
yeah, go ahead.
20.
Yeah, 20 hits.
10 damage.
That does not kill it. So the dog is still up and is barking at you right now.
I bark back.
Yeah, it's a barking contest. Awesome. So that's the end of your turn.
No,
Killian.
that's it.
I'm going to 5 right here, and then 10 would be on. I'm gonna jump, or like I'm gonna step on this chair, step on the table, and like do a jumping drive-by stab on its head.
Give me an acrobatics.
All right.
Yep.
Like
13.
Like from Troy?
Yes, from Troy, like Achilles
I
in
know
the
exactly
first
what
like
you're
2
talking
minutes.
He's Achilles.
Yeah, that's enough to go through.
All right. Nat 1.
It does. It's.
I guess I hit Caiaphas.
No.
So like your execution of the flip was great, or not great. It was okay. It looked a little choppy. However, when you swing, I need you to roll the damage. However, it's not going to be against the Hellhound. It's going to be against Caiaphas.
You guys like hitting me with stuff so much.
8.
8. So yeah, you take 8 damage, Caiaphas.
I'm like mid-air. I'm like, oh shit.
Wait,
I don't
no.
take sneak attack damage.
You didn't roll the hit. You didn't roll. Oh, well, I guess you
Yeah,
got
I
that
did.
one,
I
so it
got
doesn't
that one.
matter. Yeah, you're right. No, you don't take sneak attack damage. Unless that's what your plan was. If your plan was to sneak attack the Hellhound, then he will take the sneak attack damage. If that was your plan.
Is sneak attack a thing that happens, or I have to activate?
If you were planning to use it on the Hellhound, that means it's gonna affect Caiaphas. And like I don't like trusting whether you say yes or no here. So if you were planning on using sneak attack,
all right, yeah, I guess you're right. Sorry, Caiaphas.
take the sneak attack damage.
20.
Cool. There goes half my health bar.
I stab you in the neck.
You land on the other side of the Hellhound, though. So, unfortunately, there is peril within the team, but you know.
Okay, so I'm right here.
Yeah, you're just right there. Yeah.
If I use a bonus action, could I throw a health potion at Caiaphas, or is that an action? Like throwing?
Isn't throwing an action?
Well, that's
you
the thing,
can
because
do it to
drinking is a bonus action. But
Throwing
that's where it's
it's
like,
an action. Throwing it is an action.
Can I drink it and miss my face? And like,
What are we doing here?
no, we can't. All right.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
All right.
I don't think so. That's what I'll say. Is I don't think so, but we'll see for next time.
That's my turn.
Is that then your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Arya, it is your turn.
Alright, I run on over And then is the Hellhound to the bottom left of Killian still alive?
That one's dead.
Caiaphas?
That one's dead.
The one next to Caiaphas is dead.
The left, yes.
Okay, but the one under Killian is still alive.
Correct.
Okay, let's do... What the hell are my spells? Acid Splash. They need to roll a Dex 15. Check.
Let's see. They fail.
Nice. So they take 1d6 of acid damage. Oh, sorry, 2d6 of acid damage. No, it's entire level. That is 7 damage.
That hellhound dies, and we are out of initiative.
I run up to Caiaphas and I try to plug the hole that is spewing blood out of his neck like a squirt gun with my finger.
It's a very tiny hole because it's a rapier or something.
Yeah. I'm so sorry.
Widen the hole, honestly.
I just glare at him, like, hoping it was an accident, so I don't have to... Yeah.
I don't know what
So-
happened. Like, your shoulder just looked like a dog to me.
I
Those-
sighed and I drink the health potion.
Those hellhounds you originally saw and killed morph into normal dogs,
Oh no. I knew it.
and then morph into bones.
What do I roll for the health potion?
2d4 plus 2.
Mm-hmm. Now there's just a pile of bones on the ground.
Do I see a collar? Is there like collars with their names on it?
There is a collar, but there are no name tags on them.
Shit.
I assume an hour has passed since the first battle.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been about an hour, I'd say. It's fair.
My turret, golden wind.
No way.
Beautiful.
I say, wait a
Alright.
second, and then I run downstairs and I check this body to see if it's still the same. Or if it morphed into someone we knew.
I want you to roll an investigation, and I want you to roll a history as well.
While he's doing this, I've just watched my turret like fly up the golden clouds, and be like, Gillian, do you think my turrets go to the afterlife?
It's a red cloud, not a gold cloud.
First I rolled
No,
15.
it's a gold cloud.
Well, okay, I was gonna say
In this
Oh, never mind.
realm?
No, it doesn't matter.
I
It
saw
always
red.
supersedes. It's
I saw
gold.
red. I saw red. I'm like,
It's
what are
always
you
gold
talking
for
about?
me.
It's red.
alright, fine.
We're not talking about clouds.
It's still gold.
I'm like, you're thinking too deep into this, Simo. And then I continue with my checks. So I got a 15 investigation and a 16 history.
So the creature isn't gonna do anything. However, you know this creature to be a demogorgon.
Demogorgon. And would I know where they reside in?
No,
No, I just know what it is.
you just know what the creature is, and like some of the things it's capable of. But like other than that, it's
Okay.
basically all you know.
I let out a sigh of relief. Oh.
What do y'all do?
Well, let's think about places where we've had friends. I sit down at this table with Zemo and start chatting. There was the Thieves Guild. There was the market.
No friends.
That's all I can think of.
We haven't made much friends. We've killed most of the people we've met. Do you think there's an afterlife for them?
We're in it.
Yeah.
But speaking of people we killed, what about the boat?
We have no friends there.
Well,
Speaking of friends, where is Paladin?
Paladin.
oh yeah, we met her on
my
the
dear.
boat.
Oh. I thought you were talking about me. Forgot about her.
I made friends with the bartender there, even though it was short-lived. I think we should check there next.
Lead the way.
I yell out, Arya! Get down here!
Get down here now!
Get down here now!
You red trash!
Red trash!
Are you calling me?
Yeah,
No, we're
she's
just-
upstairs.
But yeah, we were calling you.
Is this Killian changing his accent for the 5th time?
No, we're
I
joking
probably, I probably have a split personality in that I don't know about.
All right, you guys continue to go on towards the boat. Okay. As you guys are walking out, disappears. The body of Demogorgon.
Do we notice it disappear, or it just disappears behind us?
I mean, as you guys are walking out, it disappears. Whether you guys look back to notice it, up to you. But I mean, you guys are walking out as it disappears.
Okay.
Alright, well, I walk out. And I don't notice it.
Okay, so you guys wish to go to the dock?
Yeah, I feel like that's the most logical place. The next place, at least, we should check.
So you guys do make your way to the docks where the boat was. However, when you guys are looking out at the docks, there are no ships. There is no water. And there's just fog. Dense fog.
What in God's name?
What color is the water?
There's no water.
There is no water.
Oh, there is no water.
I'm gonna stick my hand in
It's
the
just
mist.
like a desert? Or is it just you can't see anything?
You don't feel anything, but the dense, thick fog. That like it basically like when you put your hands through it, Killian, like you can't even see your hand anymore. That's how thick it is.
I'm gonna kick a rock into it and count how many seconds it takes to hit the ground.
We probably doing the same thing. I was about to say I did that too.
Yeah. Go ahead and start counting.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my God. 8, 9, 10.
It's right there, not 9. You hear the very, very, very faintest of the pebble being hit on the floor.
Oh my God.
Or something.
Hey
You
Zemo,
could
you should
feather
dive
fall
in.
down. Yeah, I'm about to.
I'm gonna if he's actually doing this,
I have feather fall. I can do this.
I'm gonna tie a rope to him, around him, that way we can pull him back up. And I pat him on the back. I'm worried, I'm massaging his iron shoulders. You got this, bud.
Oh,
Okay, a 5.
no.
Choose up to 5 falling creatures within range. A falling creature's rate of descent slows to 60 feet per round until the spell ends. If the creature lands before the spell ends, it takes no fall damage and can land on its feet, and the spell ends for that creature.
Okay.
So I'm going to tap my heels together, and I'll start to like kind of levitate a little bit, and then one step off, and then walk off.
I'm guiding the rope as this happens.
Zemo, you walk off and fall. Michael, can you start counting?
Hang on, I have to see that I actually have rope. I don't. Hopefully, I didn't just lie. I'm pretty sure I had rope.
Yeah, we have
Gave
rope.
it them earlier to use the shovels, didn't you?
Yeah,
You
yeah, you
walked-
have
Okay,
rope.
yeah, I
You
did.
definitely
All right,
have
I have
rope.
50
Yeah.
feet of rope, so as long as it's below 50, we're good. So I'm counting again, right?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I paused for a second, expecting it to be the same. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
The rope feels light all of a sudden.
Oh no. I yell out Zemo. Zemo!
Zemo, as you're falling, it becomes pitch black. You can't see a damn thing, like type pitch black.
Can I hear Killian?
You hear nothing. You are still free falling. And it's been past 9 seconds from when you've heard the pebble. And you're falling. You and right here. Inside a house.
Where?
More specifically,
Oh, over there.
Shit, wrong thing. Sorry. More specifically, this house right here. You fall into the second floor attic. Loud crash occurs through the house. And I'm going to need you to roll. No, I need to roll it. It's not you that rolls it. My bad.
So, like, how...
Wait, is the rope still like attached to me?
The rope's attached to you.
Where is it going?
When you follow the rope and pull it to you, it's completely, cleanly, and cut in half.
Oh dear.
So, okay, whenever that happened,
You take 2 damage, by the way.
He's got Featherfall, right?
Oh shit! You don't take any damage. I'm sorry, Featherfall. You take 0 damage. You just crash through the house, but you take no damage.
I
Was
feel
there a
this...
hole in the ceiling?
It was a very weak ceiling, so like when you're falling through, you kind of just like
That's what I'm saying. Is there a hole in the ceiling? Can I look up? Is it like the sky?
yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna...
And it's not when you say sky, it's the black sky. It's not normal sky.
Oh, it's pitch black up there.
Yeah, it's like the eclipse sky. It's not.
Oh
home.
no, it's a yeah. That's what I was talking about.
It's not home. It's the eclipse sky still.
Okay, so what am I rolling? What's happening?
You're not rolling anything. You're good. You had slow
Oh.
feather falling, slow falling, so you're good. So yeah, you are.
Do I know
alone
where this
now.
house is, or do I just you're just showing me this general area?
I'm
Like,
just
do I
showing
have-
you this general area.
So my character has no idea where he is. Is what you're saying?
Not right now.
I start to panic, and I'm reeling in the rope as fast as I can.
Yeah, so Killian pulls up the rope and he
We'll-
pulls up.
We'll also do this. That my homunculus like falls on the ground, immovable.
Oh, okay.
Like
cool.
it just falls, like just immovable, just not moving at all.
So the homunculus is immovable. When you pull up the rope, Michael, yours is not cut in half. Yours, when you pull yours out, it's still got the tie as if it were like
still tied around someone, but obviously no one's in it. But it's still tied
That's
in a
impossible.
circle.
Did I just kill him? I look over at his dragon. I'm like, oh no. Caiaphas, what have I done?
I'm like just shocked, like looking at the cut rope, wondering if our friend is dead.
Is there like a door in this attic?
Yes, if you want to get out, yes, you can.
I'm gonna cast invisibility.
Oh, sure. Yeah, absolutely, you're invisible.
My wraps are gonna wrap around me like more tight, and then just go, and then I'm gonna open the door.
Yeah, you open the door to just a bedroom, and that bedroom leads to stairs that lead into the main dining room.
Dining room?
Mm-hmm.
Is there any more rooms?
I mean, there's like a bathroom down the hall, there's another little small bedroom, there's a closet, and then there's the door outside.
Is there anything on the dinner table?
Yes, there are 4 plates, like neatly placed at the dinner table, napkins, silverware, and all. No food except for one single plate that has 1 strip of bacon.
I'm gonna look in the other rooms, see if there's anything. Any
Give me an
body in them.
investigation.
11.
You find a cloak within one of the bedrooms.
What kind of cloak?
It's
Is it
just like the way I can put it is like a nice, like, starry, like midnight robe cloak. A very pristine cloak.
That's all I found and look in the rooms.
Yes. That is all you find.
Is there a door that leads outside?
There is a front door that leads outside.
Can I touch the bacon?
Yeah, bacon's real.
Okay. I'll walk outside.
You walk outside, and I'll broaden your environment a bit. Kind of where you're at right now. Still kind of don't know where you're at, but you know that, like, you're near an edge of the city. Just don't know what edge.
I don't know what edge.
Like, you don't know if you're on the top half, like the right side, the left side, like. You need to walk around a little bit more in a direction for me to give you exploration, but however, as you do that, what is everyone else doing over here?
I am becoming depressed because I think I just killed one of my friends.
Jesus. I'm just 1,000 yards staring.
Yeah, I don't really know what to do. I'm kind of just distraught. Like, it kind of seems like he's dead.
Well,
to y'all, you probably think he'd be dead, so yeah.
Yeah, we think he's
Fair
dead,
enough.
but like we still
don't
have a
know
job
where
to
he
do.
went.
So what do? I mean,
I tell the group
are we
we've got a job to do still, and we have to work past our pain. I'm gonna pick up this dragon though and cradle it in my arms as I walk.
yeah, where are we going?
So we're continuing on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's go to the market. That's the other place that I thought of.
Alright,
Okay,
to the market we go.
You guys head towards the market. Shit, that's the wrong thing. It opens up all that. You guys follow through once again. If you guys are following the docks, thick fog covers wherever the river would be. There are no ports. The buildings are here in rubble. Some are on fire, but like I said, there's no sound coming from it. You would normally hear sound from buildings burning, but there's no sound. You guys make your way over to the market, nice and safely, and oh shit, that's the wrong thing. Nice and safely and everything. You guys didn't see that.
This is the market, right? Right over here.
Yep. That is what would be the market. It's just normally that the blacksmith was on this side and Shantor was on this side. Reverse it. They're now on opposite sides of each other, or on the opposites. The villa is, however, still behind you, untouched. It's not reversed.
I hate this place. Wait, where did the dragon leave my arms? Where'd it go?
You bring it with you?
Yeah.
Did you take it, Josh?
No.
Is it behind someone? Where?
I gotcha.
I go to Caiaphas and I say, "Here, take this. I have no use for it," and I give him my 200 gold pieces.
I vowed to repay her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Zemo, are you moving around right now?
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you vision. Go ahead and go where you wanted to go again.
Hello? Hello?
Zemo, I'm gonna need you to roll. Actually, what's your passive perception?
15.
15. You're hearing whispers. Strong whispers.
Do I know what they're saying?
You don't. It's just like it's very hard to understand, but like you're hearing faint like whispering, like in your head. Best way I can put it.
Do you need help? Hello?
Killian, what are you doing?
I'm cradling this dragon like it's a sleeping cat in my arms, and I'm walking around the shops, and I recall Zemo went to one shop and like picked up a pearl and made this thing, so I'm gonna go to that shop to see if there's another pearl to like feed it to, like, because I don't know what this eats. So yeah.
1 second, I'm gonna sneeze. Hold on. Okay. Woo. So you enter in there, and there's not a pearl. However, there is a dark and like red and orange bar sitting on the table.
What the hell? I go to investigate it and see what it is.
Give me an investigation.
11.
You're not really able to tell like what type it is. You know it's an ore.
I pick it up. I'm going to see if it's useful for later.
All right, yeah, go ahead and add it in your notes somewhere. Just say you have the suspicious ore. All right, Arya, Caiaphas, what are you two doing?
I'm kind of just following.
Yeah.
I'm going to make conversation and say this place really doesn't have anything, but the villa, it's in the same spot.
That is strange. I don't really know what to make of that, but I'm guessing our final challenge might be here. Maybe things will go back to normal.
Whatever Zemo said, he said there was like 2 left, I think. Can I roll history to remember? I don't remember what he said.
Oh,
Yeah,
we all
I
heard
have-
that.
I mean, everyone heard it, but yeah, if you're not asking,
I
anyone,
personally don't remember if he said there was 2 left or 1 left before the main boss.
roll history.
That one. I don't remember shit.
You think there's 4 more to go?
Lobotomized.
He might have said 4.
For scenario, you guys know it's just 1 more. You don't know what the fuck he's saying.
Yeah. I just look at him kind of weird. Like, okay.
Zemo, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and roll perception this time.
Not 1.
What the fuck?
It's my 4th
the-
not 1 tonight.
Oh man.
The whispers are sending you in your character icon to your character icon's left. That's where you're moving. It's like over here.
Hello. What are you saying?
You stumble upon a great big portal. An enclosed portal.
Enclosed?
Maybe I just said the wrong word. Sorry, closed. I don't know why I said enclosed. A closed portal, not enclosed.
Is he still on the same? Is he on the same map as us? Is that what, or is that just?
Nope,
Wait,
he's still in the same.
Leave again? Are you not in the owlbear?
I'm here. I'm here.
No, he's still in
I
the
was
same
confused by the
air
layout.
realm as
Said
you
the
guys.
whispers led me here?
The whispers led you here. Now they're growing
Hello?
stronger, and it's telling you to free us.
Who are you?
Not saying anything more.
I need to find my friends.
Over right here, in here, are 2 statues.
What kind of statues?
One depicts the Demigorgon. One depicts a gigantic beast-like creature. And then behind it is, right behind it, you can't see, is another but smaller beast-like creature on that statue. Roll a history check to see what they are.
25.
The smaller one is a normal owlbear. The bigger one is a primeval owlbear.
So the one statue is a Demogorgon. The other is a primeval owlbear and a normal one?
Yep. And the Demogorgon statue is glowing.
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 Are the whispers coming from it? Can I tell?
It's coming from the center of that circle.
By the way, just reference. Whenever I'm 120 feet within the homunculus, we'll say that it'll get like reactive.
You're within 120 feet of the homunculus.
Oh yeah, the homunculus like starts waking up.
I'm shocked, and I give the little guy a hug. You're alive. Does he
thought
do
we
anything
lost
else?
For now, it doesn't do anything. It starts hovering.
For now.
What do y'all do?
You'll be the remembrance of my friend. I take some rope and I make a leash, and I put it around its neck like a
No
dog.
way.
Now it's attached. It's like attached to my wrist, so I don't have to
It's
hold
like
it.
catatonically flying.
Yeah, you're not able to get on that leash.
Wait, how high is it? Like is it like?
Well, it's like within range. I'm just saying it's like in a catatonic state, just like flying.
Like you would
It's
have
like
to like.
starting to fly.
So like I could wrap. I could just put like a.
You could do it. It's
Yeah.
not like flying up super in the air. It's just
Oh,
like
okay, okay. If he's recovering, then yeah, you can do it. Yeah, go ahead.
Come here, guy. I put the leash on. I tie it to my wrist so I don't have to hold it, and I'm walking around with it like a balloon.
Yeah. Okay. What do y'all do, or where are y'all going?
I mean, I feel like the only logical thing to do is to check out this villa.
I agree.
So I'm gonna walk towards the villa. Do I get out of the 120 foot range?
Not yet.
Okay, so I'm still walking towards the villa.
All right. So since Zemo isn't here, it is going to be Harley. Don't you dare turn off my computer. It is going to be this. Where you guys are at is going to be right here. Same place as you were before. That door that leads into the back of the villa. The people that are going to be here are going to be Killian, the homunculus, Caiaphas, and Arya. Zemo, you are not there currently. I don't know if the homunculus can tell you where you were at, if you can communicate with it. But if it can,
I
then
can
you
see.
know where.
I can see through it. I can't sense where it's at.
Okay. Well, if at any point you decide to see through it, let me know.
Or also, like, let me know, because if it's out of the 120 foot range, won't it just like fall into a brick again?
Yes.
Okay.
What do you do? What does the group do?
I don't know. Killian,
Yeah.
what are you choosing to do?
I have decided again. Holy shit.
I feel like our characters would be going on without Zemo because we think he's dead. It wouldn't really make sense for us to automatically like just know where he is or meet up with him unless we're given like small like clues, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So my thought was if we get like a certain amount of space away and the dragon, you know, falls into a brick, I'm going to be like, what happened? And
Okay.
go from there, but yeah.
Alright.
That since this like sensing and seeing through the homunculus is like a homebrew, because that's not something that the homunculus says. Something that you said.
Mm-hmm.
We can make it so that like I can see within like a certain amount of feet, but not the full 120 feet. So like
That is-
when it's within a range of like a set
60
number, 60. So
60
120 feet is when it's active. 60 feet is when I can see through it.
Yes.
And how give like when you said that the homunculus woke up, how many feet was it that you made up?
He's within 100. It's more than 60 feet, less than 120.
Okay, so is it definitely possible that like if we go into this house it'll be cut off? Or is it still within that?
It is possible, depending on where you go, that it can be cut off.
Okay. Well,
Based on previous knowledge of your guys' being here.
I'm gonna check the door.
The door is unlocked.
I slowly creak it open.
That is what you see.
Okay. Do I see anything else now?
You're hearing large footsteps over to the left side of the screen.
I'm gonna sneak. How does this dragon work with sneaking? Like, does he like? Is he just flapping, or like is he sneaking with
If
me?
you're gonna attempt to sneak with this dragon, and he's on a leash flying, you're not gonna have. You're probably gonna have disadvantage, honestly.
Could I cradle the dragon and then sneak so he's not flapping? Like I'm holding him like a cat again?
You can. Yeah.
Okay, I'm
you
gonna
could.
do that. That way he doesn't flap his wings.
So it would just be a normal stealth check then.
It does have its own stats too. It has +4 stealth.
28 plus
Oh, that's true.
1, 29.
I would have to roll for it.
Roll the
Depending on
stealth
you.
then. Okay, roll the stealth then.
$18.
Yeah, both of you. So yeah, the homunculus was quiet enough. You guys are able to sneak over to where you want to for the time being.
I'm gonna like see if I see anything over here.
So you snuck over there, and there is a gigantic creature right in front of you, now staring at you in the open.
Well,
Fortunately, yeah, you're crouched down. I thought you were gonna go this way, and that's why I'm like, oh yeah, you're perfectly stealthy. You decided to move your character the other way, and now you're facing the owlbear. It sees you, but it's not gonna do anything right away.
I'm gonna slowly walk backwards.
It's gonna slowly walk forwards.
I'm going to back out of the door. And I'm going to shut the door.
Okay, what do you say in the meantime?
I'm telling everyone behind me that we need to run.
Run, why?
You guys are starting to hear loud footsteps approaching.
Oh,
Those footsteps are why. So does it start chasing us? I'm gonna
Not
run.
facing. It's just following where you were last.
Does it open
You guys
the
hear
door?
the loud footsteps come to the door. No,
are you
no, it doesn't
alone?
have opposable thumbs. So, well, these creatures don't have opposable thumbs. This is a normal owlbear, by the way. This is recognizable by all of you. But they don't have thumbs, so you
I
can't.
wonder, is
they
it
can't
big enough
open
to
the door.
see over that fence? It probably is, right?
Yeah, but it's not at the door yet. It's just sniffing around where you were out here.
Okay, I tell the group that it's an owlbear.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Oh,
Yeah, it looked pretty
Oh.
big to me.
It just looks different, you know? Like,
maybe I could try to communicate?
Oh, yeah, I like that idea.
I'm just stroking the dragon.
Broken it.
Bro, I heard stroking and had a panic attack. Like a millisecond panic attack.
What?
like Josh, you can imagine Josh just like,
Does he feel everything I'm doing to it?
Before I communicate, do you mind if we take like a 5-minute bathroom break real quick?
yeah, please go ahead.
Pausing
Okay.
right now.
So it's just sniffing around right now.
You're gonna talk to that thing, are you?
Sure. And then I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals, to see if the owlbear communicates with me.
The owlbear sees you.
The Albert what?
Owlbear sees you, looks over the ledge.
Okay. Good day, great Owlbear. These are my companions. And I'm like sweating. A little unsure of my like I look back at Killian, I look at Caiaphas. Wow, what is your purpose here?
Oh, not here just walking around, you know. Not really supposed to, talk about it.
And why is that?
Well, mother might get mad at me.
Mother.
Mother. Huh. Is your mother Lady Van Thamper?
Who?
Okay. Mother. And what is your mother like?
Like me, but bigger.
Oh. Hmm. And you said that you're just walking around. Are you in charge of guarding this area?
Maybe, what's it to you?
Well, my companions and I, we were curious and possibly getting to know this place. We're a little new to this area.
There's not much to know about here. Quiet. It's cold. Bored.
Is there anything
Always
that
is.
you desire?
Oh, I mean, food sounds pretty good.
I reach into my bag and pull out rations. 2 rations. Here,
The
friend.
owlbear jumps over the fence and lands on the side.
I step back.
I hold up my arms, offering the rations to him. It isn't much, but I hope this helps.
Thank you. Grabs the rations, eats it, walks away, and as it's walking away, you watch it burn up in flames and die instantly.
What the hell? What did you feed it?
You poisoned it?
Rations. The rations.
Let me look at those.
I show him the last ration that I have.
I mean, they look completely normal rations.
I'm gonna eat it.
Oh.
I didn't eat a ration today, so
Yeah.
You taste nothing.
it tastes like a normal piece of jerky.
No,
No?
no.
Oh, nothing?
Tastes like nothing.
This doesn't taste like anything. Who the hell cooked this?
No, this must be the effect of this world, is that I guess our world's food tastes like nothing, and I think it may be deadly to them.
Oh, man. Well, it had a mother. Or wait, I don't know that. So what now?
So I relay the contents of the conversation. He stated that he had a mother.
Mhm.
The mother, it looks like him a lot bigger, so there may be a mother owlbear around. I asked about Lady Van Thumper, and he did not know who that was.
Oh. Well, we probably still need to look around here.
What do you guys do?
I think we need to go back inside. So I go back inside.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys go back inside. Zemo, I'm gonna have you roll a d20 and let me know what it is.
8.
Okay. Alright, so I'm going to continue on with Caiaphas, Arya, and Killian. You guys can either go left or right. You guys, it's kind of like the same, as the old villa.
left.
Nothing's really inverted.
Mm.
I'm just whispering to this dragon because I have no one to talk to.
I'm crouched and trying to walk as quietly as I can.
The dragon drops limp.
What? Oh no! Arya! I run back with the dragon. Look! I think it died again!
The dragon comes back to life.
What?
Oh,
Hang on. I walk all the way back down here.
The dragon dies.
I walk back.
Dragon comes back to life.
I'm like, hang on. I walk all the way down here.
Dragon dies.
I walk back.
It wakes
Wait.
back up.
I'm like, wait a minute, let me see it.
I take the leash off my wrist and I hand it to Caiaphas.
I walk all the way down here with it.
Caiaphas walks all. Go ahead and put your. Caiaphas walks all the way down there and is greeted by the mother owlbear.
Greeted as in it says something to me?
Greeted as it's looking at you right now with a dead limp dragon.
I just look at it and say,
Give me a perception check as you're
Hello?
looking at it.
okay. Perception.
Yes.
18.
You notice a gold necklace with a ruby in it around its neck.
Do I remember what that means?
No, you don't.
Okay.
To your knowledge, you don't know what it is.
Okay. I freeze up and say hello because I saw Arya talking to the other one.
Arya, from a faint distance, you hear, "Where's my son?"
Oh. What does it say? Do I hear that at all?
No, you don't understand it.
No,
We hear like a
You just hear noises, like you hear ooh,
Oh.
like
okay.
I say it back. I
run
say,
off.
ooh, whoa, whoa.
I run up.
Tilt
Your
head.
son. Your son. Ma'am, I'm your son. He ran off.
What do you mean he ran off? He wouldn't just run off.
He ran off. I spoke with him and he jumped over the gate. And he ran and we don't know where he went.
That is deception. But you need a deception roll. Yeah, because that's
Oh.
not the truth.
Wait,
Now I'm
wait,
gonna
I
roll
have,
with
I
against
still have
insight.
inspiration.
With advantage if you want to use the inspiration.
Okay.
Roll with
twice?
insight. You roll twice, take the higher result.
Okay, so it's one of them is a 15, the other one is a 9. Okay, so I'll take the 15. Does that pass?
I will let you know. It does pass.
Okay.
The owlbear's like, no, he could have, my boy. And was like running past everyone. My boy, he couldn't have. No.
I watch as it runs past.
Killian and Arya roll perception now.
Okay.
So you get a good look at it.
15.
Ooh, nat 20.
As you're both passing by, you both notice the necklace.
And you said it was
Damn,
glowing?
for nat 20?
It's a glowing ruby golden necklace. Like golden chain.
On the mother owlbear?
On the mother owlbear, yes.
Okay.
I whisper, maybe we should follow it.
Oh, no, my boy. My sweet boy, where'd he go?
I'm very sad at the moment about her son.
Oh, you mean the one we just killed?
Yes, but she believes
When
that
you just exploded.
she believes that he ran off.
I see.
I was able to deceive her, although it's not my nature, but don't want to tell her that we killed her son. The last thing we need is a fight.
Zemo, roll another d20.
Five.
The dragon is not dead anymore.
I look under Caiaphas's feet and I pick up the dirt to see if the dirt is what's doing this.
Zemo, you're within roughly 60 feet now.
Be moving
What do I
towards
see?
us.
You see the courtyard of Killian, Arya, and Caiaphas.
Do I know where that is? Do I remember that?
Give me a history check.
10.
You know of two places, either the villa or the like the bathhouse, like garden area.
Okay.
It is whatever you decide.
Well, to be fair, the bathhouse is across the city, right? And this is within 60 feet. He'd probably see the villa. Actually, if he's within 60 feet, doesn't he control the dragon?
Wait, he either thinks it's the bathhouse or the villa?
Yes, because of what he's looking at.
Is the
can't-
bathhouse too far?
It's like from what I remember, it was next to the tavern.
But it's reversed. Oh. It was next to the tavern? Dead?
Correct.
However, the other thing I was thinking, like, isn't it like 60 feet where you can control your dragon? Like, if you're within that, you can just control him?
Yeah. I guess I could. We could do that. I guess my dragon will just start, like, flying. Like, actually having life in it. It can't really communicate through it.
Your dragon is gonna send you back towards the way they came. You're just like in the like right outside the market district.
My dragon's
right.
just gonna dart out of the building.
Well, it's dragging Caiaphas then, because I tied the lead.
The monkeys is not strong enough to.
Well, it's like, okay, maybe like leading him
it's
then?
flying this way then.
Yeah.
It's pulling you. So yeah, it's pulling you, Caiaphas, or whoever was
I
tied
gave
to
it
it.
to Caiaphas.
Yeah, so it's pulling you, Caiaphas, in a direction.
Okay.
I think
So
it wants us
follow
to
it.
fight the bird.
I follow it, and we're going past Owlbear now, right?
Owlbear is sobbing, crying, not really too much paying attention to y'all.
I pat it as we walk by. They're there, and then I scoop past.
Killian, what do you do?
I shimmy across the wall and scoot past it.
You hear
I'll-
whispers. What's that? Actually, whatever. Yeah, no, you hear whispers. Everyone's perception, is it above 13 passive?
15.
Yeah. Mine's 14.
Everyone hears whispers emanating from the amulet.
Do we know what it's saying, or just like hush, hush?
Nope, you just like it's just like faint, undescribable whispers.
I feel like I'm guided.
Hmm.
Does I'm gonna take a risk. I'm gonna try and pickpocket the necklace off of the owlbear.
Sleight of hand with advantage.
With advantage?
She's crying. She's not paying attention about what everyone else is doing. She's crying about the loss of her son.
21.
I think he also has inspiration too.
I got a 21.
I mean, he did, but I'm not gonna have him use inspiration.
Okay.
Yeah, you are able to take it off of her, what do you do?
I stash it in my pocket and I continue to go. So like how I did it was as I was shimmying by, I just quickly like snatch and dashed, I guess, or not smash and grab because that would be loud, but you know what I mean. Like I snatched it as I shimmied by, and I'm following Caiaphas.
Okay. You guys were able to make it to the door. Arya, as you pass by, he like begins to stop crying and like start to walk back past you. And then she stops for a second, looks down, and realizes her amulet is missing.
Oh.
What are y'all doing in the meantime?
Are me and Caiaphas at the door yet? Because I feel like Caiaphas was in front of me, but...
Still free roam, not initiative.
I tell her, if we hear anything of your son, I'll promise to come back and let you know. If we get any information.
She turns to you and says, "Where is it?"
I cock my head because I don't think I realized. Do I realize that Killian took the necklace?
I would say no.
He was stealth, like he was quick enough in this sleight of hand for you not to realize.
I cock my head. Where's what?
He's kind of just like freaking out now. Now that only her son is gone, the amulet is now missing. And she's starting to look agitated.
I say again, if we find any information of your son, I'm terribly sorry of the situation. I will be back with more information if I find anything. And I start like running, sort of speed walking away, and I say, "You guys need to go now.
I'm like, what happened?
Go now."
Okay, I'm at the door.
Footsteps getting louder because she's walking back to question
You
more.
go now.
I open the door.
All right.
Is Caiaphas still at the corner? Is he? Did he DC from
Caiaphas. Unless he DC'd. If he DC'd, then he made it out, but
Okay.
he might have DC'd. He
Hey,
might
I'm
have.
good.
Num gum?
You guys hear me?
And now
Oh
we
yeah,
can.
okay, I
Oh,
can hear
yeah.
you now.
Before.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Your character makes it out. So yeah,
Okay.
we now go into the other area, back to the normal area.
I turn to, once we're out of the range of the owlbear, I turn to Killian. Did you take the amulet?
What? Okay. Does Arya know that an amulet was
She knows
missing?
an amulet is missing. Yes. Zemo,
mean-
you're now within like the market city. It's like you're approaching on everyone.
I guess we'd be like right here. I pull it out of my pocket and I say, "You mean this one?"
Oh, fuck.
It was calling to me.
Clearly.
Uh,
She was agitated. We could have been killed.
We're fine.
Is the
What's
homunculus okay?
Monkeys is pulling Caiaphas in a direction right now.
What is it, boy?
I'm following.
Follow, yeah. He takes you right towards Zemo. Your party member is alive.
I full-fledged sprint, dive into Zemo.
Hello, friends.
I give him a big hug, but like it's like a tackle.
I jump on top too and give a group hug.
Tears
It
in
is so
eyes.
good to see you.
I
I'm
thought you were
relieved
dead.
Where have you been?
Well, After I fell down the dark and creepy hole, I found myself in a weird village home. No one was home, but there was a strip of bacon. Weird bacon. Cold bacon. Then I found this, and I'm wearing a robe.
Yeah, he's wearing like a midnight black, like starry cloak.
This robe.
It seems very nice.
Can I like see if there's anything else more like hidden between like fuck? Is there
Give me
anything
an
about
Arcana
this?
check.
Yeah.
Give me an Arcana check.
5.
Yeah, you notice nothing about this. You just think it's a normal piece
Nice
of clothing.
material.
Yeah, you just think it's about like nice material. Yeah.
I think so, though I can't feel it. I began to walk along the city, and I heard whispers. Whispers I didn't understand. But whispers grew louder, much louder, and I followed them to a weird-looking portal. A portal that seems closed. At the front of the portal, I saw 2 statues. One statue was with 2 owlbears. One of them looking very strange, and the other one normal. The other statue was one of a demogorgon. I feel like the portal might be a way out of here, but it's concerning. When I got closer to the portal, I heard it tell me to let it out. Maybe something is in the portal.
That's damning. We just met with 2 owlbears. Arya killed one. A child.
Okay.
I
Not
kind of
what
take
you mean.
a step back, like, a child?
No.
Do you
Simo,
think
please.
that child owlbear is in an afterlife?
I put my hand on his
Okay.
shoulder and I say,
I
Zemo,
have
you're
a
thinking
very
too deep into
happy
this.
afterlife. I actually, it cared for food. I gave it rations, I guess, from our world.
Do you
And
think
it
children
exploded.
go to their own afterlife?
I hope so.
I say, anyway, I fed your pet.
Ah, yes, Seraph. Seraph cannot really feel things. It's not like a normal pet. But I appreciate your gesture.
We should.
Killian, in your pocket, the amulet is glowing a little bit brighter.
I pull it out and I show the group.
What is that?
I swiped it from the bigger owlbear.
Maybe the statue.
Well, we should probably go see.
Guide
Lead
them
the
to
way.
the statue.
Yeah, so Zemo guides you guys to the statue, and as you approach the statues, that amulet is now glowing bright as the sun.
Whoa.
What do you do?
I'm gonna place the necklace on top of the owlbear statue.
The owlbear statue glows like the Demogorgon statue, and that closed portal is now open.
Do we see anything come out of the portal?
No. But however,
Whispers?
you could see in. The whispers are strong. They are very strong.
Does everyone have full health?
Nope.
No, I've got a limp.
Can we short rest?
You can short rest here.
Alright, everyone take 15. I'm gonna go pee. I find a corner, I start peeing for 15 minutes.
As you're peeing, it just evaporates as soon as it touches the ground.
I've never gone this long before. I don't know what's wrong.
Everyone healed up?
Hold on, I gotta roll my 1d8.
Oh, that's how you do it
Is it a
automatically.
short?
Okay.
Is it a short rest?
It is a
Yes.
short rest, yes.
1 + 2, that's
You gotta
6.
click the box and it'll do it on its own.
Just one? It's
Okay,
one box?
correction. Let me rephrase this. Who has the 6 hours of full sleep?
6
it's
hours?
magic sleep is 4 hours. I read it.
I have sentry mode, which is I'm inactive for 6 hours.
This time works differently here and accelerates. A short rest would be enough for anyone that has 6 hours to gain a full long rest.
Oh, sweet.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm full health.
Anyone who needs the full 8 hours or 12 or whatever it is to sleep, you have to take a short rest.
Okay, so I have to take a short rest. I don't get a long rest.
Yeah, if you require more than 6 hours of sleep, then no, you need a short rest. If it's 6 hours and less, it's a long rest. When everyone is done from the rest, both whoever had the long rest, everyone feels like rejuvenated, like you've been asleep for, the full rest, but like you haven't. Like you didn't like sleep or anything. You just took a short break. You feel completely like rejuvenated, healthy.
Okay.
How long was I out?
I feel strange. Rested but not.
All right. Are we ready to step into the abyss?
Sweaty.
Widdly weddy.
Weddy.
Are we freaking ready to step into the freaking portal?
Bloody.
Which
Everyone
We're
jumps
like
through.
standing in a line like JoJo Part 3.
Oh yes.
Oh,
Everyone jumps through, and the whispers are so strong until nothing. And then you arrive in here.
Oh, hell no.
Cool. Oh, sweet.
Your
Ah,
characters
sweet.
arrive at the bottom
Words beyond my
entrance.
comprehension.
Lois.
Lois.
Peter. The horse.
Peter. Right now, if anyone needs to take an actual bathroom break or get water, now would be the time.
I mean, I could, but like, I don't need to.
If anyone else would like to, they're more than willing to.
okay.
Stay
Let me
away.
get some water.
All right, pausing.
Okay. Okay. You guys enter the room, and in before you, you are faced with a black knight and a very decayed-looking adult black dragon.
Ooh.
Your dragon.
The Black Knight approaches and says, "Ah, yes. You have bested my champions. And now you have arrived here in my domain. One last thing, then y'all can go home. I must avenge my fellow brother.
Your
Take
brother.
arms. You are in the presence of Troll."
Who are you?
He says nothing, but brandishes his greatsword.
Oh.
Oh, I
Wait.
see.
Is this the guy, the brother that we killed? That was also riding the
No.
worm?
It was either Null or Zol or some
No,
shit.
yeah, the worm dragon, the wormling, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Wait,
Yeah. No, he's
they're
right.
related?
Null. Null died, Kroll, and Avdol.
You guys know that there was 3: Noel, Kroll, and
Yeah.
Avdol.
No.
You killed Noel, and this
Okay.
guy just pronounced himself as Kroll.
Okay.
I let out a, well, not yell, a loud speak. Oh yeah, where's Avdol?
We shall see.
I'll
I
see.
invite you for one more challenge. Best me in combat, and you may go home.
Are you gonna use that dragon of yours, or are you gonna fight me like a man?
Red and black lightning strike on his sword. He is holding the greatsword with one hand and is now electrified with black and red lightning. Roll initiative.
Can I convince him to not use the dragon?
Nope.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, you actually, I shouldn't say no. You could try. It's not. You can try. It's the best as I can say.
All right. I try to persuade him into single combat.
In single combat.
9. Actually, wait. I have. Should I use my inspiration for this? I like.
It's
What
a
do you guys
boss
When
think?
fight,
you
so-
say single combat, are you referring to one-on-one single combat?
If it saves the group, I'd be down, but I don't know if it's a good idea.
So you guys are no fucking question.
I mean, I could definitely. I have the damage. I don't know if I have the health. However, you know what? Fuck it. We ball. I'm gonna roll inspiration and roll again. 17.
He points the greatsword at you and beckons you.
If I win, you let us go.
Wait.
Wait.
A deal's a deal.
Alright, I pull out my rapier, holding it to my side as I'm walking towards him.
I cast guidance on. No, it's not even my turn.
Oh, wait, who. So, what are the. Oh, fuck, I didn't even look at my roll. I got a 12, but, like, that was before it was a 1v1. So, how's that work?
I'm gonna have you re-roll, and I'm gonna have him roll.
I got a 29.
You get a nat 20.
How does crits work on initiative? Because I feel like.
They go first. They go first.
Okay, I'll trust you.
If you roll a nat 20 on initiative, they go first. If it was like a 19 and he rolled, like a 28, 27, whatever, that's different. But he rolled a nat 20.
Alright, what about everyone else? Do they have turns, or are they in free form?
They're in free form. They are not in initiative. They are free to do as they want.
Okay.
It is going to be his turn.
So did we all roll initiative? I don't think I rolled.
No, do not roll initiative. This is a
Oh, okay. I think
one-on-one. He is going to use his great sword, and he's going to go ahead and attack you with it. Make sure I'm looking at this correctly. A 22.
Okay. That hits.
That hit?
Yep.
So you're going to take slashing damage, necrotic, and fire.
Jesus.
This was a good idea.
I mean, if someone could cast shield on me, maybe.
Okay, so there's that.
I don't think I have a reaction shield. What are you talking about?
You guys are in freeform.
You guys are in free form. That is
Why are we
going
doing
to
this?
be
1v1ing a boss?
that is 18 damage to you.
Alright. Okay.
He slashes you. The lightning takes its effect on you, and you feel the surge of power that comes from him in one fell hit. It's now your turn.
Alright, I shrug. Okay, I don't shrug it off. I start laughing and I drink a big potion for my bonus action.
Okay.
It's 4d4 plus 4.
Okay.
So 12 plus 4, I heal 16.
Alright, you heal 16 HP.
Alright, and then I attack him with my rapier.
Okay, roll to hit.
Crit. Okay, this is going to be a lot of damage. So,
What are you hitting him with?
my rapier.
Okay.
So it's 15 plus 7 plus 11. 33. 33 damage.
Divide that by half because he's got slashing, piercing, and bludgeoning
Fuck!
resistances.
Okay. 17.
You attack
Wait,
him with
wait. It's a magic weapon. I'm pretty sure.
Let me see. Let
Yeah,
me see
yeah.
something.
When you roll a 20 on your attack roll, with this magic weapon, the target takes an extra 7 damage of that weapon's type. So, wouldn't it be magic?
Okay, let me see if he has resistance to magic. Ah, he does. So no, it's
Oh, okay.
still half.
Alright. So, 17.
We'll add half of that extra damage, right? Because I mean, it's still a nat 20, right? So just add half of
No,
the
that was
damage
that
that
was
comes
the
from your
total.
bonus. Oh, that okay. So you deal half of that damage. You put all your might into this, and you watch as he just tanks it. Looks down at your sword or rapier and looks back up to you, and he says, "Is that all you got?"
Bring it on.
It is now. Remember, everyone's in free form. It is now his.
Is anyone
turn.
gonna buff me?
You wanted to fight him 1v1.
Wanted the duel, have the duel.
I mean, alright.
Caiaphas respects the duel.
He is now going to use a ranged attack on you. He is within your range of the attack, and is going to be within a 20-foot sphere, which no one else is in. You are going to make a wisdom saving throw. And let me know what it is. You need to pass a 15.
21.
21? Okay, so you're going to take half as much damage from this. Let's see, that is going to be... You take 12 necrotic damage.
Alright.
He looks at you and is like, "Pity none of your friends don't even want to join in. I was expecting an unfair fight, but it seems like they're actually committing to this."
Let's see. What tricks do I have up my sleeve? Hang on. Are we suspended in the air? Is this like a platform suspended in the air?
This is a platform suspended over nothingness.
Okay. Might have some ideas.
It's your turn.
Yeah, I'm looking at my inventory. where's my balls? Alright. I'm going to stab him again.
Okay.
$13.
That doesn't hit.
Okay. I'm going to...
He knocks it back with his hand. He says, "Stop toying with me."
Is this a bonus action? No, that's an action. I'm going to disengage for my bonus action and run over
Okay.
here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
That's my turn.
It is now the Dragon Knight's turn.
Fuck's sake.
Is no one gonna help Killian?
Nope.
Oh, he's gonna. Alright, Killian, I'm gonna need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
That one?
In the middle of his cast, I'm casting Shatter.
Nat.
Well, does CMO's cast save me?
Oh no. Zemo, what does Shatter do?
He has to do a con save. A 14 con save.
Michael, you take 24 points of fire damage.
Alright.
Still alive after that.
Yeah, I'm still alive.
I don't even think that knocks him down.
I'm gonna need you to make a Constitution save at the end of your turn now. For each, if you pass a 14 or higher, you won't be magically burned. But right now, you are magically burned.
Who?
You.
Everyone? You said each of you.
You. You are magically burned.
Okay.
If you roll a con save of 14 or higher at the end of your next turn, it dissipates. If not, you're going to be taking damage.
Alright.
This is the end of its turn. Zemo, what does it do again? He needs to make a save of what?
14.
14. Let's see. Ooh, nat 1.
I'm gonna make him believe that I actually did that to him.
You can't do that. This is what Zemo wants with his nat 1.
$11 thunder damage.
11 thunder damage. He takes that thunder damage, and you watch as a chunk of that metal comes off of him. And you see that there's nothing.
Can you put my homunculus?
Oh, yeah. And you see that there's nothing inside of the metal. I need you to
Bonus
be roll
action.
initiative now. But yeah, we'll go do the bonus action too.
Shocking grasp through my homunculus.
Advantage.
$15.
Yeah, that does not hit.
Okay, so the duel's over pretty much.
The duel's over. If everyone wants to, they could roll initiative if they want to
Okay,
now. If they all
just
want to join in.
initiative.
Okay.
Well, 14.
Put it in chat. Oh, you did.
Well, Josh just went before me, so does my turn get skipped?
It technically would reset
Um,
after Josh, so it would be mine, then the guys, then Josh's, then whoever's next.
So just everyone put in their
Josh's
initiative, and then I'll explain
mine
it.
was 14 and Josh's was 10.
Yeah, 'cause he didn't get a nat 20. He doesn't get immediate first initiative. It's gonna reset.
Actually, it's not 10, it's 13. Doesn't change, but I forgot
Okay,
to
that's
plus
fine.
3.
So now from initiative order, it goes Arya, Anakin as Caiaphas. Kelly, you haven't rolled your initiative yet. I actually don't know what your initiative is. Wait, you already.
24.
Oh wait.
I mean, I was
Do I
in the
want to?
fight.
Do I want to add you to already new initiative turn order? What was your number for
It was like
initiative?
29, but you said he got a crit, so.
So he'll go first. I know when it's reset. So right now it's Arya.
Okay, I am going to I'm just gonna cast Stinking Cloud.
What is that?
Stinking Cloud is a 20-foot radius sphere of yellow nauseating gas that lingers during the duration. It's a concentration spell.
Okay. What type of damage?
And they have to basically do a concentration saving throw. Oh yeah, wait. Must make a concentration saving throw against the poison. On a failed save, the creature spends its action that turn retching and reeling. The creatures that don't need to breathe are immune to poison automatically, or are immune to poison automatically succeed on the saving throw.
Who's Lamia?
What?
Okay, sorry.
I don't know, it's the default name.
Hold on.
It says, I mean, we can't get within melee range of it because the cloud's there.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
So you watch as that creature takes that attack, breathes in, breathes out, and laughs. It does not
Okay.
affect him.
Okay.
Poison.
Well,
He is immune to poison.
I can just okay. I guess I'm getting rid of that spell then. I'm still done concentrating on it. So you can get within melee range.
Is that gonna be the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Caiaphas.
So the cloud is around the knight guy?
It's gone now. Arya got rid of it. She turned it off
Yeah.
when it didn't affect him.
Awesome. Alright, I'm gonna run up and attack him with my sword.
Okay.
19 or 29.
Oh yeah, that hits. Oh yeah.
And you said it's half damage for piercing?
Piercing, slashing, bludgeoning, depends on what you do. Okay, so yeah, he's immune to piercing, slashing, bludgeoning. Yes.
Yeah.
Or not immune, resistant. Sorry. Ooh.
And
I
magic.
hit him with my sword. 11, and then I'm going to use one of my spell slots on Divine Smite.
Did you say you're wait? Hold on. Did you? Sorry, the music was low. Did you say you're divine smiting?
Yes.
That damage is now going to turn into full damage, and it's actually going to be a crit on your divine smite.
Oh, cool. So that means Divine Smite's just double?
Your divine smite would be double. Yes.
So it'd be 48. 11 plus 18, so 29 damage.
He takes the full 29 damage, and he screams loudly. And he looks at you and realizes you're a paladin.
I'm just gonna do it again. I have an extra attack.
Blow
Go
your
ahead
load
and roll to hit.
if you have the extra load.
19.
That hits.
And then I'm gonna blow my load on the second one.
Absolutely. Whatever the mech cap is, double it.
11, and then I'm going to use a spell slot on. Okay, never mind. I don't have it equipped. Never mind. Just another divine smite.
Okay. Still double it, obviously.
And then that's gonna be 35 more damage.
His right arm falls off. The holy light threads through this armor like butter. And he is screaming in agony.
Okay,
He
that's
still
my
has
turn.
his great sword up in one other hand. Alright, with that, it would be Zemo's turn. However, Zemo went. And we're going to start back up at the top. And it's going to be the Dragon Knight. Sorry. It's not my one. Hold on. Okay, so this time the Dragon Knight is going to do a multi-attack with his great sword on Kaifus.
Only one to hit.
Yeah, go ahead and roll these. One. The first one is a 16, so that doesn't hit. That one is a 23.
That hits.
That one hits.
That does hit.
Okay, so let's see the damage. So that is going to be a 7 slashing damage, and then I'm going to add on the fire and necrotic. It's an extra 12, so you take 19. You take 19 damage total.
Okay.
He slashes you with the sword, and it leaves behind a fire and poison effect. It doesn't shouldn't say leaves a fire and poison effect. The sword creates like a fire poison effect as it's hitting you. And with that, it is now going to be Killian's turn.
I'm gonna drink a healing potion for my bonus action. So 2d4 plus 2. 9.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast invisibility. So I am now invisible right now.
Okay.
And
Do you need to
then-
roll spell check for that, or do you,
No,
you
it's,
are
it's
invisible?
a spell.
Okay.
And then my con save,
Yep, 14 or higher, please.
10.
You need to roll 2d4. Take that damage.
4.
Okay.
I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And that's my turn.
Okay. Arya.
Let us. What let me do? Oh God, I don't even know what's gonna work here. Let me do Ray of Sickness. Oh, 10.
Yeah, I'm sorry, that does not hit.
That is fine.
Um,
That is the end of my turn.
Alright, Kaifus.
I run up again and swing at him. And same plan. So first attack is 12. Guessing
Nope.
that misses. Second attack is 23.
Yes.
Okay. And then I'm going to burn another a second level spell slot on Divine Smite.
Oh wow. Okay. Remember to double that damage.
Okay. Oh, shit. Uh, 8 plus 27, 35 more damage.
Yeah. Once again, the holy light from your sword bursts into the armor of this knight. His chest is completely open. His armor exposed, showing once again there's nothing inside of it. I don't know how it's talking to you, how it's even alive, but there's nothing inside of it. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Demo.
I'm gonna do the bonus action with the homunculus for shocking grasp.
Okay.
Doesn't hit.
Did you roll with advantage because it's armor?
Yeah.
Okay. What was it?
They were both 8.
Oh yeah, that does not hit. Is that the end of your turn?
No. 5, 10, 15. I'm gonna cast Shatter again,
Okay.
right here. So he has to do a pass a 14 con save.
He does pass it with a 17.
So he takes 7 damage. Thunder damage.
He takes that damage, and we are out of initiative.
Nice.
Whoa.
Out drops down Daedric.
Whoa.
Daedric?
Because, yep, and he says, "What happened, guys? What happened? What did I miss?"
Am I still being burned every turn, or how does that work? Or is it just off?
Roll another con save.
Fire.
Every minute or so, I'll have you roll con saves.
8.
Okay, so another. I guess we'll have to wait another minute. So yeah, you're still burned. Take another 2d4.
Ooh, I took 8 damage, so I'm about to die.
Um,
I turn the invisibility off and fall to the ground. Help.
Cast Cure Wounds on him.
I turn to Daedric and I say, I think
You heal
we have
5.
roll.
Jesus.
I give him 5 too for my health for my touching. I touch him for 5.
Thanks, guys.
The fact that you guys managed to kill not one, but 2 of these heads of Tiamat, that's a feat no one ever thought was capable of.
I'm gonna
We
pick
must
up the
leave
sword.
at once. The sword is broken.
I'm still gonna pick it up.
You pick up the broken pieces of the sword. Can I get an investigation check, though?
Nine.
You hear whispers from the helmet.
I let everyone know.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna check the helmet.
You are able to take the helmet
Oh, I take it?
if you want.
Alright.
Put it in your inventory. I'll discuss it to you once we're done with this. Once we're done with the episode.
I also point out that there's a dragon right there not doing anything.
Daedric says we should leave at once and begins to start doing gestures and starts to open a realm tear.
I'm gonna look at the dragon.
It's just a decayed old adult black dragon. It's been dead
Oh, okay. So there's nothing
for
around it.
quite some time. Nope.
Okay.
However, as Daedric is opening the realm tear, I'm gonna need, or no, sorry, not I'm gonna need. You guys hear a sound emanating from inside the armor, and it's getting louder and louder.
Do we know what it's like? Is it speaking, or what? What do we hear?
It's like a
Japanese.
it's like a build up. It's like a very big build up, and Daedric's trying to open the realm tear for you guys to go. It says, "Hurry, we don't have long."
Is the tear open, or is he still opening the tear?
He's opening it. I also need you to roll another con save. He's opening it, and the sound gets louder and louder
5.
and louder.
Jesus.
And as he opens the realm tear, I'm gonna need everyone to roll a dexterity saving throw. You guys can run out through the tear.
Okay, I rolled my damage first, so now I have 7 health and a dex save.
A dex save, yes.
Ew.
11?
19. Can I pick someone up on the way? Is that possible?
No. For anyone who did not get a 14 or higher, you guys get blasted through the portal, through the realm tear. And everyone makes it home. However, oh my, wow. Wow. However, as you guys make it out through the realm tear, you guys see Daedric still holding the realm tear.
From
And
the
then
other
it
side?
stops. And now you guys are back home. Back in the original city.
Mm.
What the hell happened here? Am I still affected by this thing until I pass the con save, or...
You are now not affected by it.
Okay.
You guys make it out. However, you turn to Daedric, and he does make it out. However, when he turns around to you guys, he has a giant piece of chain straight through his chest.
Oh.
Chains?
The chains from the place. Because when you guys were blasted through the portal, the entire place blew up. And along with Daedric was inside of it while trying to get you guys through, a piece of the chain went in and through his chest.
Oh, Daedric, you got a little something over there. I'll get it. I take a napkin and I start swiping at it.
No.
Daedric falls to his knees on the ground.
I start swiping harder.
And we end our episode there.
No.
All right.
Well,